To borrow a question out of our colleague Keith Jackson's school of question, would you allow Kevin Thelwell to take charge of the January recruitment drive based on what you've seen so far from him?
I don't think they've got any choice. As long as he's sporting director and as long as Dan Purdy's head of recruitment, that's exactly what will happen. I think the big question is, Thelwell was always very keen to say it's a collaboration between him and the recruitment department and the manager, right? Which is, listen, if you're going to have a sporting director, that's the way it should be. You're not expecting Danny Rowe to be jetting around Europe, speaking to players and watching games, right? We get that. That's modern football. However, and I've said it in the piece today, the big question is how much influence is Danny Rowe going to have on it? Because this is a guy who might only be 36, but he's clearly got good contacts in the game. He's been he was in the Bundesliga a long time with Leipzig and Bayern Munich. He won the title there with Hansi Flick. He went and won a Champions League. He's obviously been in English football the last few years, both at Southampton as assistant and then Sheffield Wednesday as manager. He will have really good contacts in the game and a really good idea of what Rangers need in terms of recruitment in January. I think before Danny Rowe even became a coach at Leipzig, he was an analyst. So I've heard he just knows every player. He's obviously watched millions of games in the last few years. So he will have a real eye for a player. He'll have good contacts, and having been in the job a couple of weeks, I think even now he'll know exactly what this Rangers team needs in January. The big question is, how big an influence is he going to have on that recruitment in January? If it is a proper collaboration and every signing is rubber stamped by Danny Rowe, fair enough. If it isn't, and basically the structure at Rangers is that the recruitment department provide players that the head coach has got to work with, I'd be concerned about that given the record in the summer.